Mark 7 John back here with another video.
Mark 7 John here, back again with another Minecraft Let's Play video. Just kidding, it's car video. Well, we are going to Gatlinburg next week. Mr. Caleb is here with his A3 that you guys will be seeing a build video on very, very soon because we've been doing a lot of stuff to his car, but today is on the Jet. We got more parts to install. See this guy right here? CJM, he sent us more car parts. Thank you, CJM. So, CJM sent us over a new diffuser to test out on the Glizzy. So we're gonna install it and remove the current one that I have. And y'all gonna have to sit through here and watch it, because if not, then I don't know why you're on this video. So if you guys don't know already, we have the CJM front splitter on the car. The one that looks like this, and ignore the red because I'm rewrapping that. We also have the CJM side skirts on the car, but the diffuser that we have does not match the rest of the body kit, and we are gonna be replacing it. So that way when we go to GAT, we have a full Glizzy body kit, and I think this is like quite literally the first like full kit for one of these cars, the 7.5 GLIs, so we're gonna see. But this one is a prototype diffuser, and you guys will see it on the car in a couple minutes, so it might be slightly different like the final release versions, but blue. Hey fellas, Future John here. We actually got the finalized version of this diffuser here, and it's a little bit later, but we do have the prototype that I installed during the video that you're seeing right now on the car, but we're actually gonna be throwing this on. So just so you know, at the end, this is the one that you're gonna see. The only real difference in install is that you're gonna have 2 extra holes on this side spat because it is a little bit longer and needs more support. The hardware is pretty much all the exact same, but there are actually washers that you should be using on the middle valance portion of the diffuser. And last but not least, you got 2 different options of fins here for the finalized version. So there's a rounded one and also an angular one, just so y'all know. Back to the regularly scheduled program. Yeah, I just want to give a huge thank you again to CJM for sending this over and letting me test it out because that's pretty friggin' cool. So let's get into it. So Caleb's on camera duty, so if the video's bad, it's on him. All right, so since we already have a diffuser, obviously we got to take it off. All right, there's one plate off. All right, now we got to take off another one. Now we got to take off the... There's how many bolts here? 4. All right, so we gotta do 4 bolts. That ain't a 10 millimeter. I'll tell you what. All right, I got a 12, a 13, and a 14. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna rage quit. I hope I don't get bit by a spider in here. I don't want to become Spider-Man. All around me are familiar faces, worn out places. Something I can't remember. Ow! My finger! One more left to do. Dude, I'm tired. Okay. The diffuser is off, chat. What do we do with this one? We set it to the side. Why your clothes off? It is time for the new diffuser. Diffuser? Yeah, diffuser. Okay, so what it looks like is, so these recessed holes right here, these are pretty much gonna be like the bottom side. So like, imagine this is like the bumper, like it goes against the car, right? Like that. The fins are gonna slot into here, and then your bolts are gonna go through the recessed holes on the bottom. I don't know about these ones yet. I gotta kind of see, because we're testing this shit out, okay? Oh yeah, that's really sturdy. Okay, cool. Oh, those are for the fins. Okay, that makes more sense. There we go. Oh yeah, them boys are thick. Those some thick fins right there. Okay, so we got a whole bag of nuts and bolts. It looks like we got some screws for the fins. I'm gonna go ahead and check the video that Mr. Chris sent me because I need to make sure I don't do this wrong. Chris, if you're watching this, I hope I don't do this wrong. Okay, all right. We have acquired the knowledge necessary to install the diffuser now. So what we need to do first is grab our screws. These are some T20. Where's my miniature wrench at? Okay, miniature wrench. So I'm gonna throw these in. Can you do some like cool bang, you know? And then just get me some fire. Okay, so we got the diffuser put together. It looks quite nice. See, it's got a very curvy nature to it, right? And the fins are pretty beefy fins, like a shark, like a Miata. Shark. And just kind of like, I guess, visually show the difference between the one that we had previously and this new one. Yeah, so a bit different. But this one matches the side skirts and the front splitter. Like the thickness and everything matches. It's literally like the exact same, and the side skirts too. So it's like pretty much, you know, a full body kit now that we're gonna have on the car that's all matching, which that's really the big thing about this. There'll be a 20%, or there'll be a, if you guys want one, 15% off code in the description, I think. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. Sorry, Chris. Hey man, don't do that, okay? It looks like shit right now. I do also wanna kinda show, I guess, the differences between the current like side spats that we have and the new ones. So, you know, this is what we had before with this diffuser, and then these are the new ones. They are shorter, but this product, like I said, is still in like development, so you know, kind of depending on how these sit, we're gonna give some feedback to CJM and, you know, kind of let them know. And this might be a little bit different, I don't know. Just kind of depends on how this goes. Anyways, pretty much all the rest of the hardware, minus those T20 screws, is gonna be a T30 and a 10mm nut. And so this is basically gonna install similar to the old one, but like these are gonna go in the bottom here. It's gonna stick through the thing, the valance, and then the nut's gonna go on top, sandwiching it together and holding it in place. If you haven't installed a diffuser before, you probably won't have holes. I don't know how my holes are gonna, that sounds really bad. I don't know how the holes that I have right now in mine are gonna line up with the holes on this one. So we're gonna have to see. I think first though, I do wanna go ahead and install the side spats, just that way we get that out the way. All right, let's go do it. Attempt number 2. We're gonna drill it out this time, line it up with the edge here, and then drill some pilots. Now we should be good. That would have been a lot smarter to do in the beginning, I'll be honest here. But I know my viewers are Volkswagen guys, and clearly we're not the brightest. I'm coping right now. I will say this is really easy to line up because that back line, and then we just put in the middle one. Cool, and then basically from the inside here, we'll have to go through, put on our nuts, these nuts. Okay, this one here in the corner is a little tricky to get to. The exhaust is kind of in the way. All right, and then you just kind of go through with your wrench, put the wrench on the top, and then blast it from the bottom and hold the drill very awkwardly while you do it. And then bam. That ain't going nowhere. Here we go. This is the updated version right here. It looks a lot more aggressive than the prototype version did. And honestly, I think this just looks so much better and really matches the side skirt and everything like that along the body here. All right. Okay, so now we need to do that again. We have to do his sway bar after this. At least the sway bar is not that hard. That boy's gonna be gapping me soon. Like, we're gonna take my Vortex and put it on his A3. He's gonna be like, dig, like all the Audi owners and our owners. Why does it smell like shit here? Do you smell that? Ain't going nowhere. This part here, okay. Like I said, this is gonna probably look a little bit different than what it looks like right now, but so far so good. We got the last piece here. This is the actual diffuser. Let's see, there's 1 hole, 2 hole, 3 hole, 4 hole, 5 hole, 6 hole, 7 hole, 8 hole. What's that girl that fucked like 1,000 dudes? I saw something about that on TikTok. 27 holes. So it's gonna look something like that. What that means for us is, first we gotta do the outer holes. This one and this one here. And we'll work our way in, kind of pushing up as we go. You'll see in a second, so it doesn't really matter. But first things first, ow, I just poked myself again. Drill our pilot holes. Try and line it up with these middle, like there's like hex thingies right here on the thingy, whatever this is called, the valance. So we're gonna try to line it up best we can. I think right there is pretty lined up. So now what we're gonna do, helps to have a friend for this, just cause lining it up Yeah, Caleb just made a good point. Probably would have been smart to like just go ahead and do the 2 outers instead of going in a line. Cooked, guys, we cooked. No one's perfect, but I think we're gonna get it pretty daggum close. Okay. Wait, righty tighty. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Righty, wait, that's lefty. Now, yeah, that's lined up super well. That's sitting good in there. There's like very minimal gap here, which was, admittedly, that was one of the things that really kind of bugged me about the other one. So I'm glad to see that this one does not have that. There we go. All right. Oh my God, I don't have the arms for this, bro. If my arms were any bigger, it'd be hard to get them in here. Oh, there's a washer in here still. I don't know if it's gonna be any easier from that side. Ow. About as lined up as I think I could possibly do it, because I ain't good at stuff like this. There's our side spat as of right now. And then here's our actual diffuser. So as you can see, like it sticks out a little bit here, but the fins all line up with the top. And this thing is really, really sturdy. There's very minimal play in the fins, and they're a lot thicker. I might need to tighten this one some more, but yeah, I'm really, really happy with this. Matches the side skirts and the front lip really well, which obviously is the main thing. Like this is now a complete body kit essentially, which is pretty neat because I don't really think that there is one for this car that's like OEM plus like this, where it's just like extenuating the body lines that are already on the car. So I'd say it's a pretty cool looking kit. We'll need to pull it out of the garage. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that because we're gonna have to do Caleb's sway bar in a second. So let's take a look at it. Damn, this shit's so smoky. So as you can see right here, the valance, this is the final version. So it's very much along the entire length of the inside here. And then the side spats also are pretty much just along the entire lengths of the sides. So it really fills in the entire valance of the car, and it matches super well with the side skirts. Obviously it's like the same exact design all the way around the car now, including the side with the front splitter. And ignore my driveway, it's a little bit cockeyed, so you know, it looks normal when it's on level ground. But yeah, this whole kit just looks so good together. Really, really happy with it. Now what's even crazier than the body kit is that I have no beard now, and you can see my butt chin, so make sure you follow, because support the butt chin movement. As always, huge thanks to Chris over at CJM for sending over this body kit. And if you guys want to go check it out for your glizzy, you can use my code down below, 15% off, and go check it out. Anyways, I appreciate you guys watching the video, and if you guys enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, do all the things that you should do to help me one day be able to build race cars. So anyways, catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.